Hear me? Turn this off because it always messes me up. Good morning, people. As y'all know, I'm always working, even when my baby's got birthdays. I think it's crazy. I feel like we should definitely be able to have like a doctor's note or something on our kids' birthdays because, baby, I pushed them out and I feel like my uterus knows that it did that all those years ago. And I just, want to hang out with my kids. But anyway, I'm working anyway. And this one is a pretty gnarly one. I'm going to show you guys, but I want to tell you a little bit about it. This was somebody that was helping a family member that needed somewhere to stay. And, and they allowed it and they left it horribly. And so when I first walked it was full, like almost like a hoarding house. And since then, this client has ripped things up and pulled things out and got it empty. So what I'm going to do is show you guys around and then we're going to clean. So this room was so bad that he ripped the tile out and they're going to be redoing this. You can kind of tell with how dusty the fan was, just how crazy it got. They were not supposed to have animals or anything like that. And it was just one person living in here. And it just was so not maintained. And they didn't even have to pay rent, you guys. Like, this is what giving somebody help does. All they had to do was maintain the house and make sure that it didn't end up like this. That's all they had to do. And they chose not to. And so every single room, they have chosen to rip the floors up for whatever reason. And I actually have my grout guy coming to do the grout. He's going to be coming by to finish up our quote later. Because it's, it needs an enzyme treatment from the animals that were very much living in here. You can really tell with the doors and door frames and stuff like that. It just was not taken care of. These are the appliances. The client is actually going to remove them. They're not horrible, but just knowing how much stuff, because it was like up to here, just piled of stuff, just stuff. He wants to just get rid of everything. I've already started prepping a little bit. Stuff was just everywhere. And it's a beautiful home. It's a beautiful, beautiful home, but it was not taken care of for whatever length of time that it wasn't taken care of. I don't even know. Excuse me. But look at it, like, whoa. So we're going to do what Reinvigorate does and see if we can help this man get his house back because he's ready to move back into it. But he has had to spend thousands to get his house back. And, by the time we come in to clean, we're usually the last stop. I mean, look how crazy. This is what happens sometimes when you think that you're helping somebody. And it's really sad. I hate seeing this type of situation with people because it's so sad. So sad. Because lots of times people that end up in this situation are, on fixed incomes and, different things of that nature. What type of room is this? This is small. And so it's always really sad to see when somebody has to deep dive so much into their pockets when they have a house that they took care of, but when they decided to help somebody, this is what happened. I mean, he's had to repaint the whole house. He's had to do so much. Like, he had to pay, I think the connection's bad out here. But just to get it trashed out. And so we're the last stop. And, hopefully he'll feel comfortable enough to move in. He's going to have to get all of this regrouted once I finish cleaning. So, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. That's what Reinvigorate is for, is to help you bring it back, get it back. Yep, I'm going to get it right. I wish I had videos and stuff of how it started. Maybe he'll send me pictures. But you can tell with how unmaintained it is. But this is what I'm here for, It's not so much about the maintenance cleans. I love taking care of my clients on the regular basis, but I'm really here for the clients like this. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta get off alive. But But this is what I'm here for. I really love clients like this. This is what I started the company for, to really be of service in this way. So I'm going to focus on this client today and see how far we can get and bring their house back to life. Talk to you soon.